Hello, dear lovely audience. Welcome back to another Kelly Ripa Show new recap. Everyone, I know y'all have been waiting for this. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Kelly Ripa teases career move as she gives a major update on the All My Children reboot. It's been more than a decade since the doors of Pine Valley closed, but Kelly Ripa just cracked them open again. And this time, she's not only walking back through them, she's considering taking the whole show with her. In a surprise update that sent longtime soap fans into a frenzy, the Live with Kelly and Mark host teased a new career move while giving the most promising update yet on the long-anticipated All My Children reboot. For fans who grew up watching Kelly play the beloved, trouble magnet Haley Vaughn, this wasn't just entertainment news. It was a jolt of nostalgia mixed with hope, because if Kelly Ripa is talking this loudly about All My Children, something is definitely cooking. And she made sure to plate it with just the right amount of mischief. A hint, a wink, and a career tease. During an on-air conversation that began innocently, Kelly answering a viewer question about dream roles, she suddenly shifted gears and dropped the kind of hint only Kelly Ripa could drop. Casually, gracefully, and with just enough sparkle to start a wildfire online. "I don't want to say too much," she teased, flashing a look at Mark Consuelos, who played Mateo Santos on the show. "But let's just say Pine Valley might not be done with me yet. Or better yet, I might not be done with Pine Valley." Mark raised his eyebrow the way only a one-soap star-turned-talk show host can, and the audience erupted. Kelly continued, leaning forward like she was telling a secret she wasn't supposed to reveal. "I've been reading some interesting pages. Very interesting." Mark laughed. "You mean the pages I'm not supposed to know about yet?" Kelly shot back, "Exactly those." To fans, this wasn't just playful banter. Kelly was confirming something bigger, something active, something moving. The reboot wasn't just a rumor anymore. She was in it. And maybe, just maybe, she was doing more than acting. The reboot once thought lost. The All My Children revival, originally titled Pine Valley, has been in development limbo for years. The project was first announced as a darker, primetime reimagining of the legendary soap opera, with Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos attached as executive producers. But updates were scarce, Hollywood schedules were unpredictable, and fans assumed the project had quietly fizzled out. Then came Kelly's on-air tease. Suddenly, Pine Valley was alive again. And Kelly wasn't just talking like an actress returning to her old stomping grounds. She was talking like a woman stepping into a power role behind the scenes. "Haley is still in me," Kelly says. Even after all these years, Kelly often talks about Haley Vaughn with a softness that reveals how deeply she loved the role that launched her career. And in this latest update, she made it clear she hasn't forgotten the girl with the leather jackets, oversized hoop earrings, and fiery spirit. "At heart," she said, "I think Haley is still in me. I mean, once you've screamed at Adam Chandler in front of a camera, you never really lose that energy." She laughed, but fans took note. Kelly wasn't distancing herself from her soap past. She was embracing it in a way she hasn't in years. And then came the sentence that set social media ablaze. "If the reboot happens the way it's going, Haley might have a lot more to say." That wasn't vague. That wasn't hypothetical. That was as close to "I'm coming back" as she could legally say on air. Bringing back the legends. Part of the excitement surrounding the reboot is the idea of reuniting the classic Pine Valley cast. Kelly hinted that conversations have been happening quietly behind the scenes, conversations with familiar faces who fans haven't seen since the soap's finale in 2011. "There are people you haven't seen in a long time who are definitely interested," she said. "Soap actors are like superheroes. You can retire them, but they always come back stronger." She didn't drop names, because of course she wouldn't, but the internet did it for her. Fan speculation instantly soared. Susan Lucci, Erica Kane, returning as the queen of daytime drama. Michael E. Knight, Tad Martin, stepping back into the role that shaped him. Walt Willey, Jackson Montgomery, reprising his iconic charm. Eva Laru, Alicia Minshew, Rebecca Budig, the list went on. The idea wasn't just a reboot, it was a resurrection. Kelly's possible new role, actress or producer, or both. While fans are eager to see Haley Vaughn back on screen, Kelly's comments strongly suggest she may play a larger role in shaping the entire series. She teased reading early scripts, discussing creative directions, and most telling, she said, "It's exciting to work on something where you can help build it from the foundation up. It feels different this time, bigger." Those aren't the words of someone simply returning to act. Those are the words of someone steering the ship. And considering Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelo's production company Milojo has grown into a major player in television, it's no stretch to imagine Kelly stepping into a dual role. Heavy checkmark, executive producer. Heavy checkmark, on-screen star. Heavy checkmark, creative decision-maker. Pine Valley would be hers in more ways than one. Mark Consuelo's reaction, supportive and maybe jealous. Mark's reaction to the possibility of Kelly returning to her soap roots wasn't unnoticed. He smiled, he teased, and at one point he jokingly warned, "If Haley goes back to Pine Valley without Mateo, there's going to be a problem." Kelly didn't miss a beat. "Who said you weren't invited?" The audience cheered. Kelly's grin widened. And just like that, fans got the moment they'd been hopping for. A hint that the iconic Haley-Mateo pairing might be reunited. For many, this alone was enough to call the reboot a success before it even begins filming. A reboot with a modern twist. What makes this revival particularly exciting is its rumored approach. While the original All My Children thrived in the traditional soap format, the reboot is expected to blend high-stakes drama, serialized storytelling, mystery elements, a more cinematic tone. Think Big Little Lies meets Dynasty, with Pine Valley's familiar intensity